Hello everyone. So let's discuss public administration paper 2. Paper 2 बहुत direct question आसीथिला. तो discussion करिवा कि कोण हेबा कथा, what is the approach to write this answer. अच्छा, before that just look at the tests. So we have conducted 5 tests of paper 2. ଆଉ कोण कोण question आसीछि, किछि question आसीछि. Let's see it. As constitutionally mandated body, the Finance Commission stand at the center of fiscal federalism. Evaluate the role of Finance Commission ensuring just and equitable resource sharing among the state and the union. Okay. देखो, it is Finance Commission आसीछि. Finance Commission आसीछि. But this answer, it should not be like an Indian polity answer. So you should write Finance Commission from this perspective, that how Finance Commission maintain fiscal balance, or how why it is a balancing wheel of fiscal federalism. What is the problem between center and state related to Finance Commission? Second ARC 14 report related to finance administration. So you need to write all these things. Hello. So it is a question. Next देखिए दूची PMO. PMO तो बहुत थोड़ा पढ़ी छी. So PMO question आसीची 20 marker. This is Prime Minister Office. PMO question. Next आसीची Chief Secretary, District Collector. देखो direct. This is District Collector. This is Chief Secretary. So 1, 2, 3, 20 marker. District Collector, Chief Secretary. Here question number 5, question number 15. So question number 15 के देखिए दवा. Critically analyze the role played by Parliamentary Financial Committee. So Parliamentary Finance Committee रे PSC, EC, CPU and Departmental Standing Committee ये चारटा committee रो ना रहिबो. So this is about this estimate committee. Estimate committee एठी अछि, and आउ दुईटा जगह रे आउ दुईटा क्वेश्चन रे I will show you. So we have discussed all three committee. So estimate committee, public account committee and committee on public undertaking, EAC. Generalist. So there is a question that generalist specialist debate is meaningless. This is the question. Generalist. Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog is a this is Niti Aayog question. Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog, how it is cooperative federalism. Tapore civil services neutrality. The concept of neutrality. This is neutrality. Niti Aayog. Neutrality, I would test ACC. And fiscal federalism, again Finance Commission. So you need to write this, that center state. देखो Finance Commission समस्त जानी, everyone know about Finance Commission. जे polity पढ़ी भी जानी, but polity answer लिखिले mark मिलेगा. So Finance Commission, how Finance Commission play important role in center state relation, that you need to point out. And what is the recent problem related to Finance Commission? And what is second Administrative Reform Commission's recommendation related to Finance Commission? Because polity or forward answer with a difference also. The reason you not get good mark in second paper is you write polity answer, not forward answer. So polity answer to forward answer को तुमको convert करेगा पड़ेगा, otherwise mark आसीबनी. Next, disaster management. India तो ओडिशा कथा पढ़ी, so yes out ओडिशा question भी अच्छी. So this is disaster management question. Disaster management, civil service neutrality, PMO already done, chief secretary, district collector, district collector, finance commission, देखो committee on public expenditure, recent trade center state relation, financial relation, finance commission, CAG. Listen, look at this question. ଏଥିରୁ ଧର ଆମର ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ଗ୍ରୁପ ବି ରୁ ପାଞ୍ଚଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ ହେଇଗଲା 13 15 16 17 18 କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ନାହିଁ so people prepare all this question and ସମସ୍ତେ ଭଲସେ ଲେଖିକି ଆସିଥିବେ ଆଚ୍ଛା ପରେ ଗଲା CAG this is देखो discuss the major lacuna in the functioning of constitutional body this is highlight the limitation and functioning of CAG এটা একটা কোশ্চেন ହେଇଗଲା নীতি আয়োগ already and disaster preparedness and management has become important component of district administration in India so you can add these things in this question disaster management okay तो कितना क्वेश्चन आसला टेस्ट सीरीज देखिबा ग्रुप बी रो सब क्वेश्चन आसीची ग्रुप ए रो डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 3 क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 हाँ एटा गुटे federalism center state relation to president role we have discussed this in one question so group A re 1 2 3 4 5 question asichi direct 5 question directly asichi baki all this we have discussed in class that how civil servant play a role in cooperative federalism Mauryan state administrative culture yes welfare scheme for scheduled tribe a question भी आसीची just देखिए दउची scheduled caste scheduled tribe somewhere we have social welfare administration explain dimension of center state administrative relation 80 president role in the state asibo scheduled caste अच्छा बोते scheduled caste खाली अछि ठीक अछि क्वेश्चन टा आसे नै एग्जाम रे बट क्लास रे डिस्कशन हेतिला क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 हैला 5 हैला तापरे scheduled tribe हैला this is a state specific question Mughal administration tapare fundamental yes this we have discussed in class that how fundamental right is not absolute and precedent rule so पांचटा ठीक अछि ग्रुप बी रे पांचटा क्वेश्चन पूरा आसीची टेस्ट सीरीज रु अब ग्रुप ए रे 6 टा क्वेश्चन आसीची हैला ग्रुप ए रे 12 टा रु 6 टा आसीची आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट टेस्ट सीरीज रु सब आसीची 100% नुह 50% आसीची ओके ग्रुप बी रु 5 टा और ग्रुप ए रु 6 टा अच्छा एबे क्वेश्चन टी डिस्कशन कर दबा कोन थिला यस सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 civil servant play pivotal role in facilitating cooperative federalism so you should write about what is federalism according to article 1 India is a union of state India is neither a unitary country neither a federal country it is not a unitary not a federal country it is a quasi federal country according to KC where and the concept of federalism first after independence we have centralized federalism after that we have bargaining federalism after that we have cooperative and competitive federalism yes so how a civil servant play a pivotal role in facilitating cooperative federalism yes you can write that the all India service member of all India service IAS IPS and Indian forest service they work under both center and state and under tenure system they goes to the central administration and work and the all India service member while working in state they maintain a coordination with the center while implementing central sponsor scheme while maintaining unity and integrity of the nation and the different institution like Niti Aayog hela ki NDC hela ki Zonal Council hela So there also we can found civil servant. So the biggest institution for maintaining cooperative federalism is what? Niti Aayog presently. And yes, there also we found civil servant. Apart from that, you can write about chief secretary conference, DGP conference, जोटा करंट अफेयर देखो पॉवर्टी आ गोटे जिनस कहि दउची तुमको करंट अफेयर को तुमको ऐड करिया पड़िबो स्टैटिक हेले होबोनी कि को गोटे पुराना बही अछि सेटा केबे हे नाही मु भी जो बही लिखिछि सेटा तुमको गोटे बेस पाई बट यू हैव टू ऐड वैल्यू टू दिस नहले होबोनी डीजीपी कॉन्फ्रेंस हला चीफ सेक्रेटरी कॉन्फ्रेंस हला सो यू नीड टू राइट ऑल दोस थिंग्स एंड जेतेबेले कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म लिखुछो एथिरे यू हैव टू राइट अबाउट कहार आइडिया सरकारिया कमिशन पुंची कमिशन yes you need to write this so whenever there is federalism question cooperative federalism सरकारिया and पुंची must जोड़ा कि मने थिबो सरकारिया गोटे 15 मार्कर पड़िथिला जीएस रे okay so this is the way you need to write this answer based on the paper 2 syllabus देखो एठी ना लिमिटेशन पचारिछि सो सीएजी बाबद रे समस्त जानि चंदी पॉलिटी भी जे पढि ही नो अबाउट सीएजी so here you should write the limitation what is the limitation of CAG the name CAG is a misnomer the office of CAG control auditor general who is known as the custodian of public purse according to article 148 and the office India has taken from UK and you have to compare CAG in UK and India UK re it is truly controller and auditor general it control expenditure before it happened but in India it don't have controlling power it's only auditor general it have no say before the money is being spent post-mortem in nature its recommendation is not binding limitation and recently एठी भी गोटे करंट अफेयर तमे लिखिबो 5 दिन 7 दिन आगर गोटे हिंदू रे आसीतिला that recently CAG रो ऑडिट कमी कमी जाईची CAG's ऑडिट लिमिटेशन कोठी डिफेंस स्पेंडिंग रे रॉ रो स्पेंडिंग रे डिफरेंट सिक्योरिटी स्पेंडिंग रे CAG रो रोल टा लिमिटेड you need to write this after that you write again second ARC रो 14 report CAG बाबद रे तीनटा पॉइंट देखो सेकेंड ARC को कोडी हबो एठी हबो सेकेंड ARC एठी हबो सेकेंड ARC एठी हबो सेकेंड ARC because second ARC want decentralized planning सेकेंड ARC न लिखिले मार्क मिलिबो नाही अडॉप्ट करो तमे माने चेंज हुओ you should कोन what approach system approach you should maintain with the change so Niti Aayog playing a pivotal role in transforming India here you no need to write a polity answer of Niti Aayog you have to write that yes just 1-2 line importance of planning commission how planning commission was a classical approach top down centralized non participative non democratic approach but Niti Aayog promote democratic decentralized participative approach as proposed by the second ARC and Sarkariya Commission also want decentralized planning recommend and how Niti Aayog yes so role of Niti Aayog cooperative federalism transforming India the aim is to national institution for transforming India and how it transform India that it empower the local body it want the gram sabha it want gram sabha to make plan associate state in planning the concept of aspirational district program aspirational block program it work towards fulfilling the target of sustainable development goal and work for poverty hela farmer hela climate change hela women empowerment hela main with example kohichi mainly behavioral approach informal approach decentralized democratic participative planning bottom up approach you need to focus on this देखो ये तीनटा क्वेश्चन जहां लिखिलो ना एटा जने पॉलिटी हिसाब रे भी लिखि पारे जने पॉवर्टी हिसाब रे भी लिखि पारे जे पॉलिटी हिसाब रे लिखिबो ताकू भलो मार्क मिलिबो नाही because this is not a Indian polity question it is a public administration question so public administration question को तुमको देखिबा को पड़िबो इवैल्यूएटर को नहले जनरल 15 रो 2-3 मार्क मिलिबो Either you get 9 10 or 2 3. So it depends completely upon you. तो बहुत पिलांकर जो तुम मानकर गोटे धारणा अच्छी कि लक्ष्मीकांत पढ़ीदेले इट इज पॉलिटी नो कंप्लीटली नॉट पॉपेट पढ़िले जीएस टू हेल्प मिलिबो बट पॉलिटी पढ़िले पॉपेट लिखि परिबोनी यू हैव टू अडॉप्ट this is about Mauryan state structure and key feature of Mauryan administration direct question eta kichi concept nahi factual question. Yes, do you think civil service neutrality is a myth in India? Substantiate with your example. Yes. So here what happened, you need to write that relationship between civil servant and political executive is based on two parameters, neutrality and anonymity. And you write everything about neutrality. What is neutrality? Idea of Mohit Bhattacharya, idea of British PM Otley, idea of Mastermind Committee of UK, idea of Hoover Commission, idea of RB Jain. And why neutrality in India is a myth? Because in India, civil service participate in policy formulation, secretariat, law making, delegated legislation, advisor to the political executive, leadership role, and the control of civil service by political executive. Political executive completely controls civil servant. And another important thing, that now what we find in India, that civil servant joining politics after retirement. There is no cooling period. So some civil servant retired and immediately they join politics. So that is also important aspect, violation of neutrality. An example, you can write some state like in West Bengal, the West Bengal former governor of West Bengal want civil servant to maintain neutrality. In many other states also, you can give example of the chief secretary of West Bengal. Next question is about administrative culture is a prerequisite of good governance. Listen, administrative culture, like culture, it is something that administration function. So the culture of administration, it depend on internal culture, external culture. Internal means inside the administration, whether it is a hierarchical organization, whether there is high secrecy, rigidity, no accountability, no transparency, the concept of babu culture, no welfare approach. That is external impact of history, impact of polity, impact of economy, impact of society on administration. So what is impact of history? Impact of history is Indian Evidence Act, Official Secret Act, historical impact, British culture, like Indian Police Act 1860. History hela, polity hela, politicization of bureaucracy. Society hela, in our society, sanskritization of corruption. Economy hela, LPG model. All this impact administrative culture, which impact good governance. Because today generalist versus specialist debate is meaningless in public administration. It is not, this question is not asked about generalist specialist debate, but why it is meaningless. So you have to give substance example that why it is meaningless in public administration. You need to write what is a generalist, what is a specialist, and the generalist specialist debate is going on after independence. There is always a conflict between them, and you can add that generalist is like we can say in India we follow a rank classification. Specialist is positional classification in developed country. After that, you write that presently in recent time how we focus more a official that have more generalist and specialist. And the best example you can give second years is the concept of domain expertise. So second years you want every IS should choose a domain after 10 to 14 years, and they will work, they train in that particular domain, and they will work the rest of the career in that domain only. So they become expert. The concept of lateral entry, and the dynamism increase in administration. And second year C, it will be asibo. 82nd year C asibo, 82nd year C asibo, second year C which report? Fourth report. Second ERC, fourth report, Ethics in Public Administration, All India Service Conduct Rule Amendment 2014. Administrative Culture, Report 1, Report 4, Generally Specialist, 10th, Personal Administration. Welfare scheme for central government for scheduled tribe. So you need to write that yes, this is scheduled tribe, and scheduled tribe welfare we can link about preamble, constitution, preamble, fundamental right, DPSP. Etiki likhila pore we will write all the institution that work for welfare of scheduled tribe. What are that? Central government Ministry of Tribal Affairs, National Commission for ST, Central Social Welfare Board, Law Ministry, Health Ministry, Education Ministry, all this. NHRC, they are all working for the welfare for scheduled tribe. After that, you write 10 to 15 scheme that yes, all these schemes are for scheduled tribe. Easy question. So this is any one program. देखो जिमती ओडिशा रे मुक्ता योजना हला कि के जस्टिफाई करवाटा डिफिकल्ट कि गोटे प्रोग्राम रे सस्टेनेबल अर्बन डेवलपमेंट टिके डिफिकल्ट एटा जस्टिफाई करवाटा एटा मुगल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन बाबत रे अगेन theoretical question. Yes, so here you need to write about what is fundamental right and how fundamental right is part of basic structure of Indian constitution, Keswanand Bharati case, and why it is not absolute, because there is reasonable restriction. The government can impose reasonable restriction on fundamental right depend on certain situation. For example, when the national emergency is declared, all your fundamental rights stand suspended except 20 and 21. So in this way, you write this answer. President's rule, yes. So listen, president rule, you write about India is a federal country as federalism ଦେଇଛି देखो एथिरे कोन कोन हबो कहि दउची. The concept of federalism as we start in the first question, federalism kono, quasi federal country, the constitution has given authority to both and center and state, but the constitution is tilted or biased towards the what? Center. And there are three type of emergency power. National emergency, state emergency or president rule, and the third is what? Financial emergency. And you need to write about article 356 and article 365. 356 and 365 तमे explain करिया को पड़िबो both because president rule. So 356 in case of constitutional breakdown, the president can impose president rule. And what is 365? If the state is not obey the direction of center, then then it assumed to be constitutional breakdown and center impose 356. Here you need to write about SR Bomai case. I have discussed in class. Class रे बहुत थर कोइछि SR Bomai case. Newspaper रे भी discussion रे हेइतिला SR Bomai case. So SR Bomai case, Supreme Court said that the president rule is subject to judicial review. And here again you need to write about Sarkaria Commission. Sarkaria Commission said that president rule should be imposed very rare case if it is utmost emergency, because many states feel that the center is misusing president rule to threat state. एति जिंस तुमको लिखा पड़ेगा आर्टिकल 356 365 एसआर बोमाई केस सरकारिया कमिशन तापर आंसर टा गुटे दमदार आंसर हो. अच्छा नेक्स्ट पीएमओ. देखो पीएमओ स्ट्रेट एटा माने बारंबार क्लास रे डिस्कशन हेतिला टेस्ट सीरीज रे पढितिला किछि नाही आराम रे समस्त 4-4 पेज लिखि जंती. So about Prime Minister office, so you first write about Prime Minister. Prime Minister is getting secretary assistant from a office, Prime Minister office. Prime Minister office of political head PM. Administrative head is principal secretary to the PMO. तापरे role and function of Prime Minister office. आराम रे 10 टा 15 टा role रखिबो. तापरे you write about an important thing is Prime Minister office is it is residual legatee. One of the important thing residual legatee. and you write that head is principal secretary in PMO, and he is the eye and ear of the prime minister, extension of his personality. Here you need to write that how a powerful PM has undermined the autonomy of other ministry, and how a powerful principal secretary has undermined the power and authority of the cabinet secretary. This is must. You have to write this. Otherwise, a question ta half-hearted hegala, because it is a criticism of the PMO. You have to write this, and you end your answer with second Administrative Reform Commission's which report 13 report related to central administration, and here the second ERC recommend that PMO should continue, PMO should not dominating. Instead of the principal secretary, the cabinet secretary should be the principal advisor of PM. Adequate autonomy should other ministry. Bas এইটা তোমার आंसर एंड হবে। GS second ARC ର एग्जैक्ट रिपोर्ट मु तो क्लास रे एवरी क्लास रे मु कहिछि कि मु रिपोर्ट घोषे देई समस्त को कि सेकेंड ARC रो 13 रिपोर्ट, 10 रिपोर्ट पर्सनल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, 11 रिपोर्ट ई गवर्नेंस, 12 रिपोर्ट सिटी एंड सेंट्रल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, 13 रिपोर्ट सेंट्रल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, 14 फाइनेंशियल, 15 स्टेट एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. First report RTI master key to good governance, third report related to disaster management, fourth report ethics, sixth report PRI. ହେଲା ଏତିକି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଜାଣିଲେ ହେଲା, ନହେଲେ ମାର୍କ ଆସିବନି, ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ଆସିବନି। and don't blame OPSC ହେଲା। ମୁଁ OPSC ର କପି ର ବି ଭିडिଓ बनेଇକି ଦେଖିଥିବ ସମସ୍ତେ, सेम किए 90 पाइछि, किए 150 पाइछि, किए 180 पाइछि। जी 180 पाइछि सेकेंड ईयर से लिखिछि सबुते। दिस इज ह्यूमन राइट एक्ट, यस एटा भी डिस्कशन हेतिला, ह्यूमन राइट एक्ट अमेंडमेंट 2019। अच्छा, दिस इज पार्लियामेंट्री फाइनेंशियल कमिटी। देखो सिंपली यू राइट that when budget present in parliament, there is departmental standing committee, eta gote hobo departmental standing committee that study the budget. After that CAG taro report parliament ko diye, and CAG ro report PSC EC CPU all this study, and all this committee ro tame limitation likhibo। tapore second ARC recommendation, second ARC recommendation 14 report related to enhancing authority of this parliamentary committee. Disaster management एटी टिके संडे कॉन्फ्रेंस लिखिथिबो भलो अछि, and disaster management आगुरु post disaster management थिला, now it is pre disaster management, it is focus on mitigation, prevention and protection, prohibition. ओडिशा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, देखो ओडिशा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट रो इनिशिएटिव, सो ओडिशा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट रो इनिशिएटिव कहि दोछि सुनो। स्टेट डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट अथॉरिटी, स्टेट डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट कमिटी, ओड्राफ, तापर स्टेट पुलिस, ओके, तापर यस ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट हैज गिवन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन explicit authority related to disaster management. Odisha government associate PRI in disaster management, and the most important thing current affair class discussion हेतिला, तमर मने भी थिबो न्यूज़पेपर आसीतिला एनिकी बाबू पढिबे विपर्जय पाठ। That means in Odisha every government employee, especially all civil servant, it is compulsory for them to take disaster management training. So it will what? It will result into increase in capacity of civil servant, increase in government of Odisha's capacity to manage disaster. इतिकी लिखिया को पड़िबो। And again second year is third report related to disaster management with one a decentralized democratic approach in disaster management. देखि पारुजो तो देखो either you will get preparation करूछो जदी बाबू भल से करो आ खाली जाई कि मेंस रे बसी के आसिले किछि लाभ नै। It may be harsh but it is true, जाई कि प्रीलिम हेई जिवो खुशी हेई जिवो, मेंस रे बसिबो खराब मार्क आसीबो, पिला बैक टू बैक खाली खराब मार्क 4 मेंस 5 मेंस। भल से पढ़ो थोरे के सिलेक्ट हो, नहले एमती चलीथिबो ए वर्ष आर वर्ष आर वर्ष आर वर्ष आर वर्ष ମାର୍କ ଆସୁନି ଆସିବ ନାହିଁ। ପଢୁଛ ସିରିୟସଲି ପଢ, ନହେଲେ ନାହିଁ। ଆଉ ଏଭରେଜ ପଢା ଟାଇମ ପାସ୍ ପଢାରେ କିଛି ଲାଭ ନାହିଁ। ଦେଖିବା ପ୍ରିଲିମ୍ ଆସୁ 2 ମାସ ପଢିବା, ପ୍ରିଲିମ୍ ରିଜଲ୍ଟ ବାହାରୁ 2 ମାସ ପଢିବା, କେବେ ହବନି। ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ଫ୍ରମ୍ ନାଉ। एंड आउ गोटे जो पिला माने प्रिलिम परे ऑप्शनल पढ़ा स्टार्ट करती ना, डिजास्टर ए वर्ष से डिजास्टर कही दउची। सो यू स्टार्ट नाउ, एबेटू स्टार्ट करो पॉवेट पढ़िबा, जहार पॉवेट ऑप्शनल एबेटू स्टार्ट करो, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट कंप्लीटिंग ओनली माने ऑप्शनल, यू आर कंप्लीटिंग GS2, complete GS2, and in prelim you get 25 question confirm, 1/4 क्वेश्चन आसीबो तमर पॉलिटी गवर्नेंस। आउ केते तुमको हेल्प करिबा जीएस 4 रे तुमको हेल्प करिबा जीएस पॉवेट। तो सीरियसली पढ़ो। नेक्स्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर देखो बहुत इजी, मल्टी डायमेंशनल रोल इन कंटेम्पोरारी टाइम्स। सो ये समस्या लिखिथिबे डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर बाबद रे 15-20 टा रोल। एंड हियर आल्सो सेकंड ईआरसी रो 15 रिपोर्ट तुम लिखिबो। सेकंड ईआरसी रो 15 रिपोर्ट स्टेट एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन 3 पॉइंट कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर कोन रिपोर्ट देछि। तो तुमरो एवरी आंसर जेते इवैल्यूएटर लास्ट टू पढिबो सेकंड ईआरसी 15 रिपोर्ट ऑटोमेटिकली खुशी कि मार्क दबो, कारण 90% पिला लिखि नथिबे, जे लिखिथिबो से मार्क पाइबो। Yes, finance commission, as I said, you have to write finance commission from the perspective of POBET, not GS. कि finance commissioner role center state relation, finance commissioner role fiscal federalism. Second ERC, chief secretary, very straight question. State or chief secretary, and chief secretary रे तमे लिखिबो it is residual legatee, and the chief secretary role is same in center, principal secretary, PMO and cabinet secretary, and chief secretary रो second ERC रो again 15 report। बुझ पारुछ? तो क्वेश्चन बहुत बढ़िया अछि। ऑल डिपेंड ऑन योर आंसर राइटिंग। आंसर राइटिंग तुमको सिखिया को पड़िबो। एंड आंसर राइटिंग इट इज लाइक कुकिंग, हैला एटा गोटे आर्ट। यू हैव टू लर्न, यू हैव टू गिव मेनी इंग्रेडिएंट टू योर आंसर। जेमिति तरकारी बने सरला पर ऊपर तुम दउछो कि नै, कोन दउछो? धनिया पत्र, लाइक दैट। सेकंड ईआरसी इज लाइक धनिया पत्र। कमिशन, कमिशन माने सेकंड ईआरसी हैला सरकारिया कमिशन हैला, पुंची कमिशन हैला, दियर धनिया पत्र जोटा कि तुमरो तरकारी रो फ्लेवर बढ़ेबे। तो तुम आंसर रो फ्लेवर के बढ़िबो? सेकंड ईआरसी। करेंट एग्जांपल से माने तुम आंसर रो फ्लेवर बढ़ेबे। बाबू पढ़िबे विपर्जय पाठक, बस यू हैव टू राइट दिस। बिल्कुल से ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट रो इनिशिएटिव, आ गुडी ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट रो जीरो कैजुअलिटी अप्रोच, यू हैव टू राइट दिस हैला। तो यस एवरीवन, serious age and out announcement 20 March we'll start a new batch in 20 March 8 p.m. so you can contact with this WhatsApp number. Okay everyone, okay, take care, all the best.